Alright, welcome back to the Game Cave. I am Josh. This is Octopath Traveler 2. We just finished up Ochet, and I happened to be upon the menu here, and I noticed that Ochet's face appears a few times. So apparently it's showing me all of the different routes for the different things, and holy crap, some of them are very clearly Chapter 2s, 3s, and 4s, because 37, I think this one over here is 29, and then down here, oh, isn't that a lovely 15. Nice. Okay. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to go around and do everybody's Chapter 1, and then we're going to do everybody's Chapter 2, etc., so on and so forth. So what we're going to do next is Casti's Chapter 1. I've decided, since we're right here, the dotted line goes right here. We're going to go to Castti, grab her, then we're going to go here, grab that person, then we're going to go here, grab that person, and then grab this person, and we can just start with Chapter 2 for Throne, right here. Biggity baggity boom. And that's the plan. So, we know the plan. Let us execute. Alright, and here we are at the port. I figured I would just skip the walking 6 or 7 battles. Why not? Alright, so we're making for the Western Continent Cannel Brine. Gross. $1,000, Jesus. Just to ride in a boat? Don't you guys know I'm the main character? Oh, I like how I don't know if I noticed that before when we were traveling by boat, but it's actually like a real 3D world that we just moved around in. Not just like, your ship is moving on the map. Doopy doopy doo. That's right, I had business here. Sometimes multiple characters commence in the same town. You can choose whose story to see first. You can start a story whenever you want. If you want to start, stop, or resume a certain story, just go to the tavern. I will not. He's so sassy looking. Tale for another day. We'll do his later. Meet? What is this? Oh, that's right, she can befriend. I forget things. A suspicious peddler. Oh, we actually have to talk to her, which means I'm actually going to go through and do all of the things to the people in the town first. So, mug. Dragon vase. I got the dragon vase. And some stuff that I could sell. Now let's coerce his ass. This should go pretty quickly. He's weak to both light and staff.
Very well.
Huzzah! Ooh, a quest. I'm waiting all this night. I know this is the right place. What if something happened to him? Waiting all day and night. What's the information I say? A Calabrian boy youth who works in the forest, but is currently visiting his hometown on personal business. His parents died young, and his brother is the only living relative he's in contact with. But is currently visiting his hometown. Oh, so his brother must be somewhere in town. Okay. So, we'll be looking for that person. Back to the grind. Hey, another quest. Here we go. It's gone, gone. Where in the world did I drop it? I imagine the last time I was in town, it was the Brightlands. After that, I boarded a ship headed this way via Toto. Ha 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 ha. But now I don't have it anymore. Oh, how could I be so careless? Oh, well. Shit. He wanted his cocaine. This is it, the bottle that I dropped. A message in a bottle. Oh, probably shouldn't have made those cocaine jokes. We met on the road and found each other oddly pleasant company. After that, we stuck together on our travels. Aww. He told me he had left home because there was nothing there but desert. He wanted more and hoped to find it on his travels. But then he fell ill, and well, all I want now is to go back home, pour my ashes into the sand so I can sleep, or into the desert so that I can sleep in the sand. That was his dying wish. Can't thank you enough for finding this. Sorry, old friend, I won't lose you again. Well, that was super sad. Yo, we got that critical nut. I do love it. I do love it when we already have the thing for the quest. Thumbs up. Continuing the onslaught of this town. Oh baby, another quest. The lighthouse reflectors is broken. Oh no, aren't they always? Who could have seen this coming? Anybody that's played an RPG ever. Without a reflector, the light won't be visible until ships are practically on the rocks. It's a recipe for disaster. And souffle, because it's collapsing into a heap. Sorry. Problem is the reflector's made of a special alloy called something we don't have right. And that's not easy to come by. Oh, it's not? Weird. Why would anybody make things nearby that are, stuff that's easy to come by? I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I suppose another lighthouse might have a spare reflector they'd be willing to part with. Possibly. We'll see, dude. Where are we going to come by another lighthouse? But that was the last guy, which means, you know what that means? That's right. I mean, some people might know what it means. It's time for daytime! Huzzah! And now we go through it all over again! Oh, okay. I'm interrupting the fast forward for this bit. Those debts are actually alimony payments to her grandfather's 5 ex-wives. Who the fuck? Okay, get back to it. Hey! I may or may not have save scummed to get that. It's a 15% chance. I mean, if he's a level 6 dude, there's no way that I'm beating him currently. And I kind of wanted it, so fuck it. We got it. Only thing is I only have one more failure left. Oops. Guess we'll just have to not fail, right, team? Gang? Alright, back to it. Oh. I get it. So, he's the brother. He's here waiting during the day. The other one came at night. We'll finish this up real quick.
Come, my wayward.
I know this is the right place. What if something happened to him? Here we go. That's funny. You told me 8 o'clock a.m. United at last. Where in the world have you been, little brother? I could ask you the same thing, big brother. I thought something terrible had happened to you. And you think I didn't worry too? I stayed here all day just in case you turned up. And I happened to leave exactly 5 minutes before you got here. Well, I stayed here waiting all night. And I happened to leave 5 minutes before you got here. Wait a second, you mean we were waiting at different times of the day, and kept missing each other? Wow, what a sitcom. If you hadn't noticed, we might never have found each other. I actually, you know what made me realize that it was actually a different person standing at the table? Was the fact that I could scrutinize and steal from him. Because I was like, wait, didn't I already mugger and coerce this guy? No, I didn't. That was his brother. So... thievery goes a long way. And now they're both here at night. Let's get back to daytime. There we go. Oh, and they're both here in the day, too. All right, we have successfully muggered and scrutinized the entire town. Hey, almost forgot to grab the last few remaining hidden items. But here we are. We're gonna start this lady's storyline.
Nutrient deficiency. Too long on the open seas, I take it.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
also
the
see
apothecary.
symptoms of severe dehydration.
Apothocary. Everything's going dim. Please, heal me.
Easy now. It'll be all right. Healthy, nutrient-rich food is what he needs most right now. If only I had some fruit.
We've got apple and guava and apple and mango. So many fucking fruits.
Ah, grapes.
That's great.
Thank you. This is just what I was looking for.
Are grapes nutrient dense?
Eat this.
I mean, I know they have nutrients, but dense? Aren't they like mostly water?
Thanks. I feel much better now.
Remember to maintain a balanced diet. That'll help keep you healthy.
Good advice for life, really.
I appreciate the help. My name is Castti. I'm a traveling apothecary.
I love the idea that in order to
Are
get
you a
her,
traveler as well?
you need grapes.
I have lost my memories, and am searching for clues to who I once was.
Ooh.
If you wouldn't mind sharing the road with me, may I join you on your travels?
Perhaps.
Of course.
Thank you.
Why would I say no? Here at the beginning. Come on. Why wouldn't we?
You have the power to save lives more than any other. That's why you have to live.
I mean, maybe except for like a super cleric.
If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now.
Look, over there. There's someone on that skiff.
Is skiff? Oh, they're sailors, so they know nautical terms. I would have just said boat. There's someone over there on that boat. That's a skiff. Do you mean that small boat?
Waves. Where am I? Am I on a ship?
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet?
Yar.
You've got the luck of the tides, you know.
Why can't I stand? My throat too dry.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
Thank you for saving me.
couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on that little skiff anyhow?
Boat.
Skiff? I don't know. I can't remember.
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes.
Who? Really?
I'm sorry.
Who jokes
but
about that?
I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from. It's all a blank.
Forgetful Lucy was
I
so
know one
forgetful.
thing about you, lass.
She's so forgetful. Every time she tried to remember
Your
her
name?
past, she drew a
Castti.
blank.
Castti. How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours anyway?
Makes me think of every time I was in the service industry at all,
right.
and people knew my name. I'm like, what? Because I forget I was
Strange
wearing a
to think
damn name
person
tag.
Could forget their own name.
It's written on your
I
underwear.
have to remember. First things first, I need information. Somewhere to start. It
I
will
need
be difficult
information,
to learn who
and
I
you're
am.
gonna tell me.
Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue. I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
Oh, do I have another Inquirer? Didn't know I was going to have a magazine. Inquire around. Ooh, during the day, Castti can inquire and learn all sorts of information from townspeople. That would be her path action, wouldn't it? Square. Hello. The fresh-faced captain of a ferry connecting to eastern and western continents. He became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation to the moment you returns to Harborland. I don't think his name should be Sailor, if that's the case.
Thank you.
I don't thank him. That's terrible information to have. Passenger. A soldier returning to the western continent having completed his duties while in the eastern continent. He heard rumors about a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. What? Thus he feels Castti's appearance is an ill omen.
Thank you.
Don't think he's thanking you. I would never even think of forgetting my daughter. Well, you don't have to think about forgetting. It just happens naturally. A rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Castti's skiff while avoiding his work. Well, he is 22. Though his declaration of duty was revealed, his dereliction, wow, fucking wow, Josh, just transposing those letters. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as the lookout.
Thank you.
So someone spied me, and I'm evil. Good to
I
know.
think that's about all I need for now. Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean, it's likely my skiff sets sail from somewhere on the continent to the east. From my exhaustion, the severity of my dehydration, it's fair to estimate that I was adrift for several days. Hold on. How do I know all of this?
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
Now
Amnesia's
I'm
fucking weird.
wondering. I should instead thank my lucky stars that I was rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Because,
go
I
over
mean,
what else I learned.
to be...
This passenger ship embarked from the Brightlands
Finish
several
talking.
days ago.
So, technically speaking, memory and things like that are all just electrical impulses in the brain. So it's amnesia is either something along the lines of the electrical impulses have been interrupted, erased, or the receptors for those impulses have died or are being blocked, I think, is the explanation for amnesia. So it's not necessarily that the memories can't be recovered in some cases, most cases. It's just that sometimes healing has to occur for the receptors to be either unblocked or revived, as it were. I think that is the correct explanation. I don't know for certain. Look it up if you're curious, but to my understanding, that's how amnesia works. So it's always fascinating to me how certain parts of the brain can like completely lose their ability to be the part of the brain that they need to be, and then others don't, you know? Like the electrical impulses for certain memories die, but like she has full cognitive memory of like the world and her abilities and stuff like that. She just has no idea who she is. That's weird to me.
Its destination is a large port town called Cannelbrine.
Huh, that's where the party's at.
Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am. Ah, yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin. Maybe they can offer some material clues as to my identity.
Should
I
we
should
also
sort through
activate
them before
detective
we
mode?
make landfall.
You know, it occurs to me that because now there are daytime and nighttime skills for all of the characters, instead of there being, what, 12 path skills between the characters? Or was it just... Because... No, that's right. It used to just be 8, because it was 1 per character. Now they each have a daytime and a nighttime one. So like he has mug and scrutinize. Yeah, okay. So instead of there being 8 skills, there's 16 skills now. Which is bananas. Hey, a quest item. But what quest is it for?
This satchel. I recognize it. It's mine.
There are many like
Seems
it,
rather
but this one is
fancy and
mine.
Stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry.
Well, yeah, there was an amnesia-causing event. I'm sure that you were in a hurry.
Herbs. A mortar and pestle. For preparing salves and the like, no doubt. Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary. What's this? A white flower. Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
Could be an ingredient. You're an apothecary.
All hands on deck.
Why would that not be her first assumption? Oh, this must be an ingredient. Nope. Yeah, obviously, it's a mystery. I wonder how the apothecary functions. What is her night skill? Oh, I wonder what her talent is. There's so many interesting things when you get to a new character.
Hard to get by without memories.
Nah, memories are just where you were.
I've remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
That's so. Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb. May the wind and the waves always find you well, Castti.
Thank you, Captain, for everything.
I always wish that I was a part of a group that had a saying, just like a send-off, you know? Like, may the road rise to meet you and stuff like that. I don't have anything like that. I'm just like, see ya.
What a bustling little town.
Have a good day.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Oh.
Yeah, no mistaking it.
Ooh, time for some... Oh, no, wait. The apothecaries killed people. That's right.
I appear to be causing quite a stir. Oh well. First things first. I need to find clues as to who I may be.
Yeah.
I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
Ooh, I like Primrose fucking standing there in the background. It's so bizarre to me that she's trying to find information about her past from people who would have no reason to know her fucking past. You know what I mean? Hey, a hidden item. Oh, good thing I decided to talk to everybody. A fisherman who gets drunk by night, he often falls asleep on his way home and set up for another day of fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows to never drink again, but by evening, that vow is forgotten.
That was very helpful.
That was very helpful. Thank you. Well, nope. I know there's going to be a bunch of these that are already done. But there's got to be new characters here for her story. Oh, really? What? Wait, since when do cathedrals lock? Isn't the church's job to be open for everybody? A sailor who works on the ferry pretends to be a born and bred man of the sea, but is actually from Beasting Village. Hey, so we're a quarter of us. The first boat he stepped aboard was the one that took him away from his home to seek his fortune. Because I am a man of fortune, and must seek it. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves, and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is. Yeah, sailing is no joke. I mean, the sea is like fucking huge. Lady in a blue uniform. Hey, a Calabrian boy in love with a girl in the eastern county. He tries to hold her. Oh,
Thank you.
interesting that gleaning. We already gleaned that information in the normal one, but he had an item to offer, so we got to do it again. Whoops.
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder. In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else.
Perhaps the only other person on screen. Oh, it's Senna. She dreams of one day sailing with her husband. He dreams of one day sailing with...
Excuse me, are you alright?
Who's the shadowy figure?
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Sun fever? Okay.
Rash. Vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
Are you a fucking apothecary? Get out of my house! Ooh, at night, Castti can administer medicine to townspeople and soothe their pain, allowing them to rest. Interesting nighttime ability. Soothe the boy. Do people often just wander around needing to be soothed?
Step 1, lower the fever. Luckily, we caught this sickness in its early stages. Dash of lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick.
I appreciate the added sound effect of the mortar and
I still
pestle.
remember my craft at least. There. Drink up. Slowly now. That's a good boy.
That there sounded like Sheldon. There.
The fever's receding.
Like his hairline.
He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Ayy.
Thank you, Miss...
Malaya. I'm a traveling apothecary.
This bitch. I don't trust apothecaries. I heard they killed a bunch of people.
My name's Castti. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
Dun dun.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Sesk.
you?
Yeah.
Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna, did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform, that sigil, there's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
And I don't care. Out! Out!
Let's go, Castti.
Gee, I wonder if she's the bad guy.
Who are these heirs apothecaries?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to me? What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
You're going to help them, even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first.
Apothecary's
As
code.
long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
It's fair.
The very model of an apothecary indeed. Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
You're one of those heirs apothecaries, aren't you?
I feel like I should change my clothes.
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
Don't play dumb. Everyone knows what that little band of apothecaries have been up to on the eastern continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped. I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
Oh. Yeah, people will pay through the...
I don't
We'll pay
know
for
what
cheap shit.
dark purpose drives them, and I don't
And they won't
care.
think twice about it.
Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
You may be right. The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story. We're on to you. Get off with you.
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
Well, that was convenient.
Marlo, what's wrong?
Stop! Get away from him!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away. He may be contagious.
Contagious?
Yeah, okay.
I knew it. The symptoms are the same. I need to ease his fever, and quickly.
Good thing I have 3 more of those things
I'll
I used
hurry.
earlier.
All of you stay here. There. He should make it now.
That was fast.
She healed Marlo.
Wow. I squirrel girled his
Who are
ass.
you, really?
Help! People are fainting from some sort of strange fever.
What in the world's going on?
Damn. And of course this happens while our healers are away.
Of course. I mean, why would anything be convenient? Then there wouldn't be a video game. Soothe the ill. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate the fact that you are. And if you're enjoying the content or not, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you want to join me over on Twitch, I do stream on twitch.tv/TGC The Game Cave, primarily a lot of multiplayer stuff, like Super Smash Brothers. On Tuesdays, we actually hold tournaments. Sundays are single-player Sundays, where I've been actually working my way through Wo Long. And if you don't want to do any of that, you just want to wait for the next episode to come out, well, by golly, just go ahead and wait. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.